Married at First Sight Season 13 was a bit of a letdown for viewers who felt there were more villains than heroes in the series. The dating experiment has always been popular as it often shows couples' rawest emotions when it comes to love. While most are hoping for a happily ever after, there are times when Cupid's arrow completely misses his target. Compared to other Married at First Sight seasons, the Houston installment wasn't as popular as it could have been. However, the cast formed tight bonds and have kept in touch over the years. As usual, the show paired up couples based on their personalities. However, the matchmakers had their toughest season yet. The 5 pairings from Texas had mixed results, as a mere 2 of the 5 couples chose to stay together on decision day. Eventually, all 5 newlyweds decided to give up on their marriages shortly after the series ended. Overall, Married at First Sight Season 13 felt draining, and the experts seemed to be burned out. Was Zach Freeman the show's ultimate villain? Ironically, Zach started the series as a fan favorite thanks to his sad storyline. However, opinions changed of Zach when it was discovered he was part of a cheating scandal. For almost the entirety of the season, Zach was fun to cheer on as he didn't come across like the other men who tried to act macho and controlling. Zach's demeanor was cool as a cucumber, which made for good TV. However, things changed during his honeymoon with his wife, and MAFS match, Michaela Clarke, when Zach got COVID and was forced to quarantine with his new spouse. Michaela and Zach often fought, but Zach seemed to have more sense during the battles as he stayed calm. As the season went on, Zach started to come off as a player, and he could only hide that image for so long. It became apparent that Zach had been gaslighting his wife on decision day when he asked for a divorce but then questioned if they could try dating away from the show. The couple eventually called it quits, with Zach then dating his co-star Bao Hong Hoang. While the matchup made it look like both were bad friends to Michaela, the relationship was accepted. However, not long after, Zach was accused of cheating on Bao with multiple women. It turned out Zach wasn't as likable as some thought and, in the end, was calculating throughout the dating process. Jose San Miguel is a dishonorable mention. Jose San Miguel Jr. and his partner Rachel Gordillo had numerous highs and lows while on Married at First Sight Season 13. Jose didn't help himself as he developed a bad reputation for having explosive anger. The reality TV star also struggled to hide his jealousy, which was hard to move past. Each argument with Rachel went from 1 to 100 very quickly, and even though Rachel came across as patient, she was no match for Jose's temper. One of Jose's big red flags was when he decided it was a good idea to lock Rachel out. The catalyst for this action was after Rachel had called him by her ex's name. The teacher immediately and genuinely apologized for the case of mistaken identity, but the fight turned ugly. As Rachel took a moment to speak with Brittany, Jose can be seen bolting for the door behind her. The mission flight specialist could be seen turning off the lights at 12:34 a.m. and ignoring his wife's knocks at 1:02 a.m. Jose's unapologetic attitude was the straw that broke the camel's back as Rachel finally revealed she didn't trust him and could no longer continue as his wife. Jose didn't seem too broken-hearted and has since moved on and concentrated on work and his friends. While that was a bad move on Jose's part, At least he wasn't as bad as his co-star, Zach. Michaela Clarke's antics put her in villain territory. Michaela was known to get emotional when trying to express her opinions, and at first, her attitude put Married at First Sight viewers off. Most would choose to side with Zach, who remained calm under the pressure. One of Michaela's ongoing outbursts and knee-jerk reactions revolved around the couple's retreat. Michaela had become angry with Zach for choosing to leave in the middle of the night because of their fight about their future. With Zach gone, Michaela took all her anger out on the cast as she decided to storm through the hotel, destroying furniture and yelling at the camera crew. A producer even had to restrain her. It was considered one of the scariest moments in Married at First Sight history. Are Merla Gill the Married at First Sight Season 13 heroes? At first, Merla Faria wasn't that well received on Married at First Sight Season 13, but after a few episodes, she became a fan favorite. Her marriage to Gil Quero ended, but their shared views on family values were what put them together in the first place. Their mutual respect for one another shined through as they didn't have as many outbursts as the other couples. They were able to discuss their money issues like adults and, in the end, came to a positive decision for both of them. Ryan Brett, or honorable mentions Brett Nicole, was a huge fan of Married at First Sight, while Ryan Ignasiak hailed from a small town in Texas and was looking to settle down. Brett felt like she made a huge effort to connect with Ryan, but the match didn't work. Even though they didn't work out, Ryan and Brett built a long-standing friendship, which in the dating world is a pretty heroic feat.
Love in the modern world is fake when love was meant for joy too. When I find you, I realize that somehow we lie. Love in the modern world, it is fake when love was meant for joy. I know that he hurt you. Your 5 inches of heart is human. Can you be sure? No.